Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien, and Bub, say hi to the Americans, Bub. Yoo-hoo, Bub. Bub. Oh, he's busy. He's chewing out cats today. Uh, Fat cats, that is. You know your Democrat fat cats? Well, anyway, on Thursday, November 28th, Turkey Day. Oh, just think, you guys, you can't have your sandwiches of turkey tomorrow because bread and butter got pardoned. So just put your mayonnaise on your turkey and away you go. So today's video, I did get two answers, by the way, that said they could not attend and they were sorry for the party today. But here is my take on thank the USA. I thank the USA for an education I got. I'm not even an American and I still got a good education. Better than most Americans. Because the Canal Zone had a better school system than most American states. I didn't understand that when I was a kid. My brother's school in Lincoln Park, Michigan was terrible compared to mine. I mean, well, you would think that the Americans would think more of their people here than somebody else's, but no. But then again, you had to have a master's and PhD in order to teach at the Canal Zone schools. Over here, they take all Tom, Dick, and Harry, I'm assuming, here in the States. So you get the bad teachers here, and we got the good teachers. And history was taught us differently. There was no point of view like they teach here in college and in high schools on history, where everybody wants to input the point of view. We were taught the good, the bad, and the ugly, and why the Civil War was what it was, why the monuments were done in the 20th century for them, and why the Jim Crow laws. Something that they didn't teach you guys here in America. So I am thankful for that from the USA. I'm also thankful for giving me a nice living that I had, considering all the problems I had. So I wouldn't have made it in my home country that way. I'm also glad because I had a grandfather who was American. And although his family was very much prejudiced, and he wasn't to me. And he treated me with respect and candor and love, something you don't get very often. A lot of you Americans take things for granted. My grandfather taught me not to take things for granted because if you do, you're going to end up holding a bag. And I guess because he was born in the Depression era. He grew up through in the Depression era. So I can understand his feelings, and I wish a lot of you Americans would still have that kind of thinking. Instead of the, I'm entitled to everything that you guys got. I'm also thankful for the USA for allowing me to pursue my goals. And not saying, hey, you're taking an American's job. But a lot of Americans, you guys don't want those jobs. I mean, you look at yourself today, and what do you got? You go to your hospitals, and most of your nurses, caretakers, nurses' aides are foreigners. Doctors, mostly foreigners. And, you're seeing a decline on the African Americans in the hospital and the whole healthcare industry. Well, you saw a decline of them in baseball, didn't you? There's rarely not that many African Americans in baseball anymore. Football, well, it's on the way down, so you're going to see that. You don't see very many African Americans in hockey, do you? So you see what I mean? African Americans have taken the plight that we're entitled the same as anybody else in America. Nobody's entitled to nothing. Nobody should have rights. They should have guarantees. Rights are so absolute, it makes you so intransigent, it's not even funny. So, my thankfulness is not growing up intransigent, not growing up knowing that I'm entitled to stuff, because I was not, and I was told that at all times. By Americans. I even was told, "You poor deprived citizen." And I said, "Why is that? You're in my home country. Why am I deprived? You should be deprived for being here." So you see, Americans, your attitude. And then you wonder, the ones that you stay here, wonder how come you're getting hated all over the world. It's because the people who go outside your borders have this attitude that people hate them. And you don't understand why. And then you're the ones that pay the price because of their attitude. Anyway, I'm thankful for a lot for this day. I wish I could hear some of your thankfulness for being an American. There's got to be some thankfulness there. I don't hear any of that. I just heard two people that said they could not attend and they were sorry that they couldn't attend. We could have been here having marshmallows, roasting marshmallows, and having hot cocoa in the Marietta Square and saying, "Thank you, USA." This is your favorite alien saying, "I'm thankful for a lot from the USA." And Bubba probably is too. So, you all have a good Thanksgiving day. Good day.